Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel.
It's my little fox is here. Is
KFC Dad.
yes.
These are the Premier League predictions for week number
14.
We also have Mr. Wesley Schnauzer on the channel. Tell us what you thought. He did his own show, didn't he?
I'm playing power with him with Wesley Schnauzer.
Yeah, he did his own show, the Championship predictions at the weekend. So let us know in the comments below, is it a yay or a nay for Mr. Wesley Schnauzer to do another show? I think we think he did really well, and we think we're going to give him a couple more shows because December is a very, very busy footballing month, and we're going to be very busy, aren't we?
It's December now. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And smash the like. Come on. Get your grip. Let's get down there to subscribe.
Yes, guys, these are the midweek kickoffs, and the first one is on Tuesday at 7:30, and game number 1 is
Ipswich Town versus Crystal Palace.
Ipswich Town versus Crystal Palace. Yes, these are two teams in the bottom half of the table, and Ipswich Town in their last game,
They lost 1-0 against Forest.
they lost 1-0 against Forest, and Crystal Palace, they have got a draw in their last game and the one before, so they're getting on a point a game in the last 2 games so far, and they're on 9 points and sit where in
17th,
mate, just outside the relegation places.
and also Southampton got a draw this week. And
Yeah, so they've been playing okay as well. Right, so what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I can't see no one get a win here. I'm saying 2-2 draw at Desmond.
A Desmond. Okay, I'm going to go for a draw as well. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Yeah.
Try to Ipswich did play very well against Forest. We say it, and people saying they did play very well. And Crystal Palace got a draw against Newcastle.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. So we're both going for draws. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Ipswich Town versus Crystal Palace. I'm going to go against the grain on this one. Ipswich have been playing well in their games, but just not getting the result. And I'm going to go for a 1-0 Ipswich Town win. Crystal Palace have been doing okay as well, sit just above the relegation zone. But I think Ipswich will get the 3 points here.
Okay, so the 8:15 kickoff and the second game of the Tuesday kickoffs is
The King Power Stadium under the lights is Leicester versus West Ham.
Leicester City versus West Ham United. Now, at the weekend, both teams did get a royal walloping. Leicester losing 4-1 to Brentford, and West Ham losing
5-2 against Arsenal.
Yeah, so both teams not doing well at the weekend. Previous to that, West Ham were doing okay. They had a draw, they had a loss, and they looked like they were, putting something together. But Leicester are in dire straits. They haven't won in their last 5 games. Our manager, Steve Cooper, was sacked last week, and we have a new manager in charge. He wasn't in charge of the Brentford game, but he will be in charge for this game, and he's had them on the training pitch today. And the new manager is
Van Nistelrooy.
Yes, Ruud van Nistelrooy is the Leicester City new manager. Now, what can he do in 2 days? And see if we can, because we were really, really bad. We were. I think that having watched all the games this season, I think that was my worst game to have gone to. We were just terrible.
I totally agree with that. We didn't look like we're passing. The team didn't look great.
Yeah, it just. I mean, he put Ben Dawson, the interim coach. He put 5 at the back. And you'd have thought, okay, he's going to, shore up the defence, but it made it worse. Our defence was, it was shocking. So, anyway, West Ham, they're up and down. They haven't really done well. They lost 5-2 against Arsenal. Will they come to the King Power and be confident because Leicester have lost as well and have got a new manager in charge? Will Leicester have a new manager bounce? I don't know.
I think will.
Okay, so what are you going for?
2-1 Leicester win.
2-1 to Leicester. I'm not so confident as you. I am going to go for a Leicester win, but I'm going to just go for a narrow 1-0 Leicester win. I fear for us in this next game. If we don't book up our ideas, then it's curtained for us soon as well. So let's go over to Mr. Schnauzer in Schnauzer Palace.
My team Leicester City versus West Ham United, the late kick-off on Tuesday. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on this one. Both teams losing at the weekend. West Ham losing 5-2 to Arsenal and Leicester losing 4-1 to Brentford. I hope Ruud van Nistelrooy, our new manager, can get something from this game, or at least 1 point or a draw.
Okay, so the first game of the Wednesday midweek kickoffs is
Everton versus Wanderers.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, that is a 7:30 kickoff, and well, this is another two teams near the bottom who got royally battered. I mean, it was today when we've been recording that Everton played Manchester United and
they lost 4-0 against Manchester United.
Yes, Ruben Amorim's Manchester United beat Everton 4-0, and
Wolves lost 4-2 against Bournemouth.
Yes, Wolves. You thought they were picking up something, and then they go to a really, really good side in Bournemouth and get pasted. I mean, I think most of the teams near the bottom got pasted this weekend, so it's not good for any of us. So, having said all that, what are you going to go for this game?
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1, another draw.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to go Wolves to edge this one, and I'm going to go 2-1 to Wolves for this one.
Oh.
Yeah, so, Mr. Schnauzer, what about you?
Everton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, both teams in the relegation mix at the moment, and both teams losing by 4 goals as well. I think in this it will be a 2-1 win for Wolves.
Game number 4 is another Wednesday kickoff at 7:30, and it is
Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest. The trees.
Why are you talking like that?
I'm talking like a wizard for the fox.
Okay, well, Manchester City against Nottingham Forest. I'm going to do the same as you. Right, Manchester City against Nottingham Forest. Manchester City, we just watched them play against Liverpool, and they've lost their 4th game in the league in a row, and I think that's about 5th game in all competitions in a row.
They're not doing very well in the Champions League as well. They got a draw last in the night.
Oh, okay.
They're not doing very well. They were winning 3-0 and they lost drawn 3-all.
Yes, against Feyenoord, I've seen that. Right, and Nottingham Forest, they won their last game. We just mentioned it against Ipswich Town. Yeah, still, I think they're 6th or 6th place in the league. So they're still doing okay. They're doing okay. Well done to Nottingham Forest.
Our neighbours.
Near neighbours, yes. Okay, what are you going for on this one, mister?
I'm going for Nottingham Forest to win 2-0.
Alright, 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go for a narrow, tight game. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Nottingham Forest.
Have you heard? Chris Woolsey score it again.
Yes, he's on fire. He's showing Haaland up. Right, okay, so Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction, please?
Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest winning their last game. Manchester City are doing terrible at the moment, sitting 5th in the league, losing their last 4 games in the Premier League. What's going on there? I think this will be a game where Manchester City will get back to winning ways with a 2-1 win.
Game number 5, it's another 7:30 kickoff on Wednesday.
It's Newcastle versus Liverpool.
Newcastle versus Liverpool, if you didn't understand what he said. Okay, Newcastle, in their last game,
They got a 1-1 draw.
yes, they did. They got a 1-1 draw.
All the Newcastle fans was not happy.
Yeah, it's they're a bit up and down, aren't they, Newcastle at the moment? Well, Liverpool are steaming ahead. 4 wins in a row. They haven't lost in their last, 5-6 games, or possibly even more than that. Top of the table, and Arnie Slot has got them playing heavy metal football like Jurgen Klopp did.
No, I like how they played football today. They played really good.
They did. They were battering Man City.
And go on, Mo Salah, you're on fire. Fair play to you this season. You're doing so well.
Yeah. Okay. What's your prediction for this one?
I can't say Newcastle win this one. I'm saying 3-0 to Liverpool.
3-0 to Liverpool.
I can see Salah will score a hat-trick.
I'm going to go for a Liverpool win as well, but I'm going to give Newcastle a goal. I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Mr. Schnauzer.
Newcastle United versus Liverpool. I can only see one winner here. Liverpool to win 1-0. Newcastle United doing okay. Liverpool won their last game against the champions Man City 2-0. I can't see anything else other than a Liverpool win.
Game number 6 is another Wednesday kickoff, and it's at 7:30, and it is
Southampton versus Chelsea.
Yeah, Southampton. Now, bottom of the league, Southampton. They've not been getting the results, but in their last few games, they have been playing well, haven't they? They played against Brighton.
And played against us. They should have got a win against us.
They were winning 2-0 against us. Brighton, did they take the lead first?
Yes.
Yeah, so they seem to capitulate after they've gone ahead.
But Brighton were winning 1-0, and Brighton was 1-1, and then should have scored the second goal. But VAR said it's not a goal.
Who, Brighton?
No, for Southampton.
For Southampton, yeah. Yeah, I can see. I've seen that. Football Martin was saying VAR has been against them all through the season so far. Yeah, against Chelsea. Now, Chelsea, we've watched today play against Manchester City. No,
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. What am I thinking Manchester City for? Yeah, they played against Aston Villa, and you thought Aston Villa would have a chance, but they're not doing so good either, are they? And Chelsea ran rings around Aston Villa, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll say that Villa players look absolutely tired.
Yeah. So Enzo's gone and done the magic there as well. I knew he would, you know.
And Palmer is actually on total fire.
Well, that goal he scored today was unbelievable. Really good goal.
Unreal.
Yeah, really good goal. So Chelsea sit third in the league. They haven't lost in their last 5 games, and they sit on 25 points, same as Arsenal.
And I'm going to say it, they could catch Liverpool up if they keep winning their games. I
don't know if they're going to catch Liverpool, but they are very good. So what's the score you're going for?
I'm going 5-0 to Chelsea.
5-0. You sure about that?
Palmer will score a hat-trick.
Okay. If that happens, then I'll eat my hat. Okay, I'm going to go for a Chelsea win as well, but I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Chelsea.
And I'm also going to say this as well. Nicola Jackson, the striker, he scored again today.
Yeah, he did. He's there's players under Maresca flourishing now, which they weren't previously. So yeah, fair play. You know, he's a very good manager. And Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this game?
Bottom of the league, Southampton versus Chelsea. Chelsea winning today, 3-0 against Aston Villa. Southampton have been playing well but not getting the results. I'm going to go a bit against the grain on this one. I'm going to go for a Desmond, a 2-2 draw. I think Southampton will get a point from this one.
Game number 7 is another Wednesday kickoff.
It's 8:15. It's Arsenal versus Manchester United.
Arsenal versus Manchester United. Now, Arsenal went through a bit of a dippy period, and I think they've picked up now. They are second in the league, and they've won their last game 5-2 against West Ham.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're doing well now. They're back on track, I think.
The problem with Arsenal, they've been playing some good football, and also Manchester got kicking and started winning games. Dad.
Yeah. So, their opponents, Man United, new manager Ruben Amorim. didn't get off to a great start, but he has won his last game 4-0 against Everton. Could this be the start of the Ruben Amorim period or era and taking off now?
I don't know. I'm not too sure on it yet.
Not too sure on it yet. So what's your prediction for this one then?
This game will be hard. 1-1 would be 1-1 for a minute. And Arsenal score 2-2. Arsenal win 2-1.
Arsenal to win 2-1. I couldn't separate them, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw. So a 1-1 draw from me. And Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this one?
This will be a tasty fixture, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Both teams have picked up. Arsenal went through a little bit of a slump, but they're doing okay now and sit second in the league at the moment. Manchester United won their last game 4-0 against Everton. I think this will be a Manchester United win 2-1. Ruben Amorim win against a top 6 side.
Game number 8 is also a Wednesday kickoff, and it's at
8:15.
8:15.
Yeah,
And
against Aston Villa at Villa Park in the Brentford.
okay, so Aston Villa versus Brentford. So Aston Villa, they've dropped off hugely. They haven't won in their last 5 games in the league, and they're not doing well. And we watched them today. They played against Chelsea and lost.
Sleep.
Yeah, they lost 2. Was it 2-0?
The
Yeah,
3-0.
3-0. That's it. 3-0. Oh yeah, we just mentioned it. The Cole Palmer goal.
Yeah.
See, my memory is not that great. You know, being at this age, it starts to get a bit. Aston, but what about Brentford then?
Brentford just looking really good tackling football, like used to be like old Leicester City.
Brentford are doing good, and they just beat us. We watched it yesterday. They beat us 4-1. Tonked us, and they were really good. You know, they were organised. They passed it around really well, and they passed it around our 5-man defence quite easily. And they are a good side. So what are you going to go for?
Villa fan, Matic, you're not going to win this one. I'm going to say 2-1 to Brentford.
2-1 to Brentford. I'm going to give them both a point each. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
You try to be nice.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm going to give them a point each. 1-1 draw, and
What's
Mr.
that?
Schnauzer.
Aston Villa versus Brentford. Aston Villa not doing well at all. Haven't won in their last 5 games. I think this will be the game that they get back to winning ways. I'm going to go 1-0 to Aston Villa. Brentford are doing well. They won their last game against Leicester City 4-1. But I think Aston Villa will win this.
Game number 9 is also it's a Thursday kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 7:30 kickoff.
On Thursday. Yeah. It's weird, this setup, isn't it? Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday. Yeah. So this is a Thursday kickoff, and it is
Fulham versus Brighton the Seagulls.
Yeah, Fulham against Brighton. 2 kind of teams that are, I don't know, on par even. Brighton, though, are currently sitting in the top 6 in 4th position.
It's copying that new Aston Villa team.
Yeah, they're the Aston Villa of this season. Right, yeah, but Brighton are a very good side. They did get a draw, though, in their last game against Southampton, bottom of the league, Southampton.
Yes.
So, yeah, Southampton did really well to get a draw there. And were unlucky not to win that, weren't they, Southampton?
Yeah.
What about Fulham? Fulham played today.
They got 1-1 draw against Spurs.
1-1 draw, which is not a bad result, is it, for them?
No, it's not.
It is for Spurs, though.
Spurs, they're a bit annoying now.
Yeah, I just watched Expressions oozing.
No man, fam.
Nah, fam. Now, anyway, what we saying on this one then?
What are you saying, Sandra?
I'm going to go for a 2-1 Brighton win.
I'm going for 2-2 Denman draw.
Go for 2-2 draw.
I can't see no one winning on this one.
Okay, well, let's see what Mr. Schnauzer thinks.
Fulham against Brighton, 2 very, very good teams in the Premier League. Fulham and Brighton both drawing their last games. I think in this one, Brighton will edge it, and I'm going to go 1-0 to Brighton for this game.
Okay, so the last game of these midweek games is the Thursday kickoff at
8:15.
8:15, and it is
Bournemouth versus Tottenham.
Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspur. Okay,
No, fam.
Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, so Bournemouth, they're doing really well. Their manager Adoni has gone on playing very, very well, and in the last game they
won 4-2 against Wolves.
Yeah, they did. We earlier on in the season, Leicester did beat them, didn't they? 1-0. But I think that we were lucky then.
We were lucky. They missed loads chances.
They did. So Tottenham are win one, lose one, or draw one, or they're very, very inconsistent, as we've said before.
Like similar to like Manchester City.
I think they're doing a bit better than Manchester City.
Yeah.
Right. So, what do you think is going to happen on this game?
No, especially we don't want to win. We don't want to lose. I'm saying Bournemouth to win 3-2, and I can see in this game they're gonna get a red card.
Okay, I don't know why you're speaking like that, but anyway, I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw in this one. But yeah, and I'm not gonna go for a red card, but I think there'll be a few yellows in this game. But yeah, a 2-2 draw from me, and that's the last game. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Bournemouth against Tottenham Hotspur. Bournemouth winning their last game 4-2 against Wolves, and Tottenham drawing in the game they played today 1-1. I think this one will be a narrow 1-0 win for Bournemouth. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you did watch my championship prediction vlog and you liked it, please comment below to say you want to see me again on my own. Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed watching our predictions and Wesley's predictions.
And actually, vlog will be back on Tuesday.
Yes, we're going to do the match day vlog on Tuesday, and it will be against West Ham at the King Power Stadium. Then on Sunday we play against Brighton. Now we'll be doing something a little bit different with the match day vlog on Sunday, but wait till you hear us say what it is. Okay?
We can't tell you yet.
Not yet. No, we will let you know. We're doing something different.
Please get a 3-point. Come on, City.
Yeah, well, not Enzo. Can't get Enzo at the end. Van Nistelrooy has been working with them, and let's hope that it bears fruit on Tuesday night and we get a win. So it's good night from me,
and good night from me. I'm going to split it out, and goodbye.
Adios, amigos.
I'm playing walking football tomorrow with this KFC Dad. Get some fit again.